Episode number 7. Here we go, rebuilding the school with the worst loss in college football history. We are a third of the way through season number 3. We are almost to level 10 with Coach Pop Warner here, our self-imposed sanction where he can start adding skill points, and hopefully that'll speed up the process here. Happy College Football 27 release day to those celebrating, but we're staying here on the old game for now. We'll let the folks be beta testers here the next week, and then we'll jump in eventually into College Football 27. But 2-2 here to start off season number 3. Off to a 1-0 start in league play. Held on. Came back, actually, for a 12-10 walk-off win against App State. But we have struggled against the better schools on our schedule. Tennessee and East Carolina beat Vanderbilt for our first rivalry victory of the series. And now a stretch here where we've got Monroe and Southern Mississippi, 2 huge games that hopefully we can win and would put us in a good position to try to get into the conference championship game. So far for us, Kenny Minchie, the quarterback. I've thrown a couple of bad picks with him. 388 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. And Joshua Treggs, our true freshman fullback, most yards so far on the season, has 1 touchdown. We only have 3 rushing touchdowns, so we'd like to improve on that number. We just got to score more in general. Not a whole lot of points for us, but still 2-2. And going on the road here to Louisiana Monroe to take on the Warhawks, who handed us an 18-point loss last season in our first meeting. We did a straight sim. We did not play that game, so hopefully better here, actually playing the moments at the very least. We'll let them wear their standards. And for us, let's go with the white helmet as well. Do they have a different helmet so we're not all white lids out there? No, their cool ones are the white ones, so we'll change helmets then. We'll yield to the road team. Why don't we go real wacky here and go with some maroon ourselves on the road. Game number 5 of the season and game number 2 of league play. Louisiana Monroe and Cumberland, both 1-0 in conference. Looking to get to 2-0 here in the Western Division. For the Bulldogs, the big key, cutting down on the turnovers. Tennessee, East Carolina, big-time turnovers, and it's a monsoon here in Monroe as the Warhawks take the field. Fans bundled up. We've had some nasty weather a couple games this season, and the Warhawks take the field. Thanks for joining us here on the Steve Nash's Cousin Radio Network. Sean Nash here with you. Cumberland going with the clashing maroon helmets and pants with the white jerseys. Warhawks, white lids, maroon jerseys, and gold pants. And we stop them on their first drive. We get the football at our own 18. First drive of the afternoon. Rainy, muggy out there. 85 degrees despite the rain and quite a bit of wind. Minchie starts things off under center in the flex bone. Flanker to his right, 1 receiver each side. It is a handoff to Lando, and Lando pushes forward for a handful. Monroe starting the night off with 3 down linemen trying to counter this up front rushing attack of Cumberland, going with the flex bone again. 2 receivers out to the right. It is a handoff, and Treggs falls forward for a couple. It's an early 3rd down here on the opening drive. Minchie will back it up in the pistol for the first time this afternoon. Bunch to his right, just off the line. One receiver by himself to the left. Lando, the tailback. Oh, bad pass. Tight end was wide open, didn't see him, and it is a 3-and-out for Cumberland. Wind with them here in the first quarter. Quintero, good punt. And Monroe takes over at their own 42-yard line. They go right into our red zone. First chance to see our Cumberland defense this afternoon. Neal, the pistol snap. Quarterback keeper on the read option, hit in the backfield, breaks a tackle, and able to gain at least a yard. Danny Neal running early here already, 3 carries, over 20 yards. Warhawks with a 2nd and 9 from the 17-yard line. Ball inside the right hash mark. Hand off up the middle. Running back gets stacked up after a couple. Jaden Wright. His 3rd touch as well. And he's at 25 yards. So good rushing start here for the Warhawks halfway through the first quarter. Bunch trips out to the right, 4 receivers set in the shotgun. Here on 3rd down, throw to the end zone, and it's tipped away. And Neal took a shot as he let that football go. Field goal right down the middle, even though it's into the wind. And the 26-yarder is good, and the Warhawks jump out to a 3-0 lead here in the opening quarter. Third down here on the 2nd drive of the day for Cumberland. Just shy of midfield. First down marker at the Louisiana Monroe 47-yard line. Minchie in the flex bone under center. Option out to the left. Pitch to Lando. Lando gets around the linebacker, gets out to the 50, but it's still a 4th and 3. Did we go for it and get it? I think we did. And it's another 3rd down for Cumberland. Minchie flips the play here as everybody moved to the left side with the ball on the right hash mark. Play action, rollout, got to throw it here. Well short of the line to gain, and no yards for Moeller there. And somehow we got the ball at their 3-yard line to start the second quarter. Chance for points. Minchie under center, flex bone, handoff, up the gut, untouched. Treggs, touchdown, hit late. Where's the flag, ref? Where's the flag? And Cumberland takes the lead on the first play of the second quarter. The freshman with his 2nd touchdown of the season. See if it has us go for 2. Nope, take the 4-point lead. We've got the football again. Minchie's gotten dinged up a little bit. Third down from the Warhawks 42-yard line. Have to get to the 37. Shotgun snap. Throw, Moeller open left side. Turns up the numbers, the 30, 25, and pushed out at about the 23. First down, Cumberland. Halfway through the second quarter, Bulldogs looking to score for a 2nd drive in a row. Flex bone, 1 flanker each side, 1 receiver each side of the formation as well. Close to the tackles with the ball on the left hash mark. Fakes the pitch to Treggs. Throws, dangerous here into double coverage, and it's knocked away. That brings up a 3rd down. Trying to get it to Dugans that time. Minchie changes the play at the line of scrimmage. First down marker at the Warhawks 12. He rolls out. He's got space. He's got the first down. Hit wrapped up inside the 10. First and goal, Bulldogs.
Pickup of 11. And first down for the offense.
First and goal with 3:20 to play. Lando put motion out to the left side. Up backs. The short pistol formation here for Minchie. Hands off to the right side backer, Duggins, who gets inside the 5. Down to the 3-yard line. We got a timeout for an injured Warhawk. Cumberland up 7-3. And looking to take a 2-score advantage here towards the end of the opening half on the road. They stick with the full house formation. Lando, the deep tailback. One receiver each side. Handoff. Lando met by the nose tackle on the onset. Nowhere to go. And Tavius Woody able to make the nice play. It is third down. Shotgun formation for Minchie. Tight end flanker to the left side. The snap, the option. Oh, it misses Lando. He's got to get to it. Scoops it up at the 11. Pushed down at the 7-yard line. And Cumberland will have to settle for the field goal attempt. George Lincoln, and he missed it. I can't believe it. How far do you got to take it to the right on that angle? Well, it stays 7-3. But our defense is playing awesome so far. Giving up 3 points on a short field. And other than that, we have shut them down. All 3 timeouts for Cumberland at their own 31. Minute 46 to play here before halftime. And they will get the football to start the second half. Dangerous pass. Lando nearly brings it in. Trying to run up the seam. Got hit as the ball hit his hands, and he drops it. Would have been a tough catch to make. They'll stick with the trips. Option out to the left side. Minchie, late pitch. Duggins up the left sideline and out at midfield. 19-yard gain on first down. Clock stops with 1:35 to go. Minchie takes the snap. They set up a screen to Duggins this time out to the right side. And a good gain here in Louisiana Monroe territory. Gain 6. It's second down. Bulldogs won't take a timeout here. They'll get up to the line. Minchie takes the snap. Fires another dangerous pass, and it's tipped away. Third and 4, minute 14 to go. 7-3, another low-scoring game for the Cumberland Bulldogs. Option out to the left. Oh, pitch it. Minchie never gives it away. And a fourth down here with a minute to go. And no punting unit emerging from the sideline. I think the Bulldogs want to go for this here. They lost a yard there on third down, but still on the positive side of the 50. The snap, throw over the middle, and it's caught. First down. Veal brings it in, and they'll rush up to the line to preserve the timeouts. 40 seconds left as the clock rolls. The snap, throw to Veal, short one here, and now they have to take the timeout. Second and 9, 32 seconds to play. Cumberland going into the wind, needs at least another 10 yards for a realistic field goal attempt. And Minchie's got it for a big run here, slides down, and they will take the timeout with 26 seconds left. All the way down to the 20-yard line, definitely in field goal range now. Ball on the right hash mark. 3 receivers, 2 to the left. Flanker right side of the formation. The snap. Waiting for someone to get open. Lando, oh, he was breaking open. A missed pass by Minchie. That could have been 6. Instead, it's 2nd and 10 with 21 seconds to go. Hatchett, the left side slot man. He goes in motion left to right. Now moves behind the quarterback. Read option. And Minchie hit as he throws. Incomplete. It's 3rd down. Third and 10, 18 seconds left. The snap. And he misses the target on the break. It was open. And Minchie just 6 for 14 passing here in the first half. Lincoln this time with 10 seconds left makes up for the earlier miss, and the lead up to 7 for the Cumberland Bulldogs. Up on Louisiana Monroe, 10-7. See if the Warhawks do anything. Nope, we don't do anything either, but now we're in the red zone. First and 10, football on the 17-yard line of the Warhawks.
Here we go.
Trips bunch off the right side of the line. One receiver by himself to the left. Minchie, the pistol snap. Quarterback keeper. He's got space to the edge inside the 5 and down near the 2-yard line. First and goal, Cumberland. Great decision here by Minchie. No need to pitch it, just get upfield, and he's got 41 yards on the ground. First and goal, 4:21 to play here. The snap, Minchie, he's in untouched, out of the shotgun. And the senior puts Cumberland up by 2 scores. Lincoln does not miss the extra point. We're into the 4th quarter. Uh-oh, they score. Now we've got it with 2:46 left. First and 10. A couple of first downs can end it. Out of the flex bone. Sweep out to the right. Duggins quickly turns upfield. Oh, he's up over 90 yards. Look at that. Didn't get much there. But Monroe takes their first time out with 2:42 to play. Tongue, he's open at the 30. Oh, he dropped it. The freshman had it in his hands. That would have been the ball game. Oh, what a huge drop. Monroe's got life now here on a 3rd and 10. Lando, the flanker to the right, in motion before the snap. Minchie. No, it's fumbled. Oh, it's right into the hands of the defender. The Warhawks bringing it back to the 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Unbelievable. Cumberland in control. Minchie should have just kept it. He was close to the first down anyway. And he decided to pitch it. And now they've got it. Field goal wins it. They had the walk-off field goal last week against Appalachian. They're going to need more magic here. Duggins in motion. Joins the backfield. Now they'll send him back. Pitch to Lando quickly here. And he's out of bounds after a 3-yard gain with 2:13 to go. I can't believe I did that. I'm a dum-dum. Pistol formation here. 3 receivers, 2 out to the left. Play action. Roll out. Throw. Caught. Lando has nowhere to go, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. So 2 minutes to play, tied at 17, and a 3rd and long facing the Cumberland Bulldogs. What does Coach Pop Warner dig out of his playbook here to try to move the chains. Minchie calling out to the receivers. Takes the snap. Throw, man open, caught. Got to break the tackle, and they don't. And they have to punt the football. There's no way Cumberland can risk it. Quintero boots it away. And it bounces, and the Warhawks let it roll all the way down to the 10-yard line. Pick it up. Shoved towards the sideline. Tackle not made, and finally corral the return man at the 16-yard line.
16, and your ULM Warhawks will take over. 1st and 10.
Can Cumberland get the defensive stop? Warhawks lining up in the goal line here. Hand off to the tailback, breaks a couple of tackles, reaches forward. Gain of 5. They'll hurry up to the line with 90 seconds left. Got to get into field goal range. Under pressure, Carpenter nearly had the sack, and it's tipped away, and it's 3rd and long. Neal on the shotgun. 3 receivers, 2 to his left. Read option play. They hand it off on 3rd down. What is that play call? As conservative as you can get. And Louisiana Monroe will have to punt it away to Cumberland. Bell gets a chance here. High, short kick. Blockers in front of him. Out near the midfield logo, and he's slammed down to the ground. But midfield. And a big 20-yard pass play could put Cumberland in position to try to win this. 1:11 to go. Bulldogs controlled the first 3 quarters. Monroe has fought their way back in it. Duggan's open, but he had a weight on it, and he's knocked down, and it's dropped. 67 seconds left. Minchie calls out the play. Hand off to Duggins, and he maybe gets a yard. Saquon Miles is down, and Cumberland will have to burn their 2nd timeout. Who wants to win this football game? It's caught by Veal, and Veal inside the 30 steps out of bounds on the left side. And that's at least enough to give a good chance here into the wind. 58 seconds to go. Minchie calls out the play. Duggins takes the handoff. Huge hole up the middle. He's got the first down and more all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Gain of 17 on the play.
And Louisiana Monroe will take the timeout with 52 seconds left. They have no timeouts remaining. For Cumberland, they can just center this thing, whittle it down, and get out of here with a 2-0 start. Treggs all the way down to the 3-yard line. And now if you're Cumberland, just kneel it down and let this thing wind down for 35 seconds. Take a timeout as the Warhawk fans boo the decision, but it's the smart one. Cumberland, from here, it'll be a 21-yarder, a yard longer than an extra point. They've got the 1 timeout. Coach Warner standing with the line judge, looking at the clock. Down to 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and now they will take it.
Timeout by the offense.
And Cumberland jogs out George Lincoln. Was the hero last week. Lincoln, the kick up. It's good. Ball game. Cumberland and the Bulldogs walk it off for the 2nd week in a row. This time on the road, and they get revenge against Louisiana Monroe from last season's loss. Cumberland improves to 3-2. Mike Duggins with 111 yards on the ground for the freshman. Highly touted for this Cumberland squad coming in this year. And there's the game-sealing run that put Cumberland down inside the 10-yard line. So Cumberland will celebrate on the ride back to Tennessee. Southern Miss awaits. But it's 20-17 the final. 2-0 in league play. We held Neal to 12 for 29 passing, 106 yards. 9 for 21, 75 yards for Minchie. Duggins with a huge day. Lando struggled. And Treggs was all right. Minchie had a good day running the football and had that touchdown for us as well. So a victory to start the episode. That might be the first time we've done that in these 7 episodes. So big win for the Cumberland Bulldogs. And we will move on to the next week. We've got one recruit we're hoping doesn't commit to Middle Tennessee. And we're good. All right, we're going to get a chance for the visit with Mondo. Look at that championship contender moving up. Starting to climb the ladder. Huge matchup here with Southern Miss. Both teams 2-0. Overalls are even. Same exact ratings, offense, defense. Bryson Hammer. Just a 67 overall. But getting the player to watch. So we got 10 hours to spend here and may give it back tomorrow. Rashawn Gizzy. We've got him on a visit this week, so this is huge to try to finally pull away from Ole Miss and Tennessee and see if we can lock him in. Good to see the running backs. Okay, the last couple of weeks we've run the ball well. So Larry Tweedley here is finally not with a deal breaker anymore. Quite a few guys were. All those guys were way ahead on. Tomorrow, if we wanted to, we can just get him in for a visit. Get the quarterback we want. Dual threat. And we'll have him come in against Arkansas State. With playing time being the sell point. Huge one here. Huge one here with Mondo. Gotta have it. Thankfully, we got max points, I think, on the hard sell. So that's good. But we have got to have the commitment here this week, or he's going to Middle Tennessee. We got to have a good game. Kevin Lay still not happy. One of those running backs with a deal breaker, even though we're still ahead with him. Muhammad, actually the faster of the two quarterbacks we're looking at. We've moved well ahead with him. Pettis, we've taken a healthy lead against App State. Still sweating that one out a little bit. LaRubio, we've kind of just conceded here. We'll let Pitt and Wake Forest, I think, fight it out for him. But we'll keep it for now. He's only in the he still hasn't cut down to his top 8, so we don't have to get rid of him yet. Downs, we've moved back ahead of Auburn. And Frederick Blow, we've also moved ahead. His visit only will cost 10 points, so we might as well get that against Arkansas State with the proximity to home. And then we'll throw him his full 40 points back. If we want to get Blow there that week, too. Should be a complimentary with the quarterback. Yep. So let's go ahead and a lot of family visits. Give him back his 15. And then Whitaker, we could... Boy, he doesn't have a lot that he's going to like about us, huh? We might have to wait and see if does us adding points add to the coach prestige? I don't think it does. So let's keep the 50 points for now on him. We've got time before that week comes up on visits. Let's get into it. Going back to George Allen Stadium. Cumberland 3-2 on the year. A chance to get to 3-0. One of these teams will get to 3-0 in league action. Let's go white pants. And then white cleats. And let's go with the white helmets. All right, I like that look for this one. Off to Lebanon, Tennessee. Week 3 of Sun Belt action. In the highly competitive West, two teams that will fight it out here to get to 3-0. Southern Miss handed us a pretty big loss last season. We played tough for about 2.5, 3 quarters, and then they just pulled away in the final frame. So see if we can put 4 quarters, 92 degrees here in Lebanon, Tennessee. No wind either. Mitchie starts out in the flex bone under center from his own 25-yard line. Pitch to the fullback, and Treggs hit at the line and pushed back for a yard loss.
Loss of 2. Second down coming up.
Lando in motion. Fakes the handoff. Has to dump it out to Lando, who's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Mitchie had no time to look downfield. Got hit quickly, and it's 3rd and 11 here on this opening drive. Southern Miss looking for a quick 3-and-out here on the tan grass. Trips out to the right, shotgun formation. Throw to the running back, and a huge hole here for Duggins across midfield, 45-40, and finally the Golden Eagles able to wrap him up. But a 35-yard pass play all the way to the Southern Miss 41-yard line. And Cumberland will not change the formation. Trips out to the right. Mitchie in the shotgun from the left hash mark. Takes the snap. Option out to the left. Pitches out. Duggins. Not a clean pitch to him, and he has to fight back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. 2nd and 10. The ball moves to the right hash mark. Pistol formation for Mitchie for the first time today. Bunch trips off to his left. One receiver out to the right. Heads towards the bunch's blockers, and Lando inside the 40 gets a couple. It'll be a 3rd and more manageable for Cumberland. Shotgun for Mitchie, 2 receivers each side. First down marker at the Southern Miss 31-yard line. Takes the snap, drops back, hit as he throws. It's into the back of his lineman. Kind of in no man's land here. Not quite to field goal range. So Cumberland will keep the offense out there. Trips out to the right, 4 receiver set for Mitchie in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back, and again, not enough time to get rid of the football where he wanted to. And it's a turnover on downs. Duke Clark and the Southern Miss offense will take over for the first time today. All right, chance to get an early stop here. Third and 8 for Southern Miss on their opening drive. First down marker at the 23-yard line. Back to pass, throw the slant route, caught, first down, and down to the 20-yard line. Golden Eagles with it on the left hash mark from the 19-yard line. 3 receiver set. Handoff up the middle. Good gain of about 5 for Duke Clark. Best run by far for him today. Quickly up to the line. Golden Eagles don't want to allow Cumberland to change the defense. They change the play. Read option, and this time Cumberland ready for it. Carpenter with a tackle in the backfield. 3rd down, and Cumberland trying to force the field goal attempt. Quarterback has to back up under pressure. Throws, man, wide open. Where was the coverage for Cumberland? 1st down. A.J. Maddox able to deliver a good pass there. And the football all the way down to the 3-yard line. From the right hash mark, shotgun, tight end on the right side, running back to quarterback's left. Delayed handoff, and he spins towards the goal line and is short. Full 1.5 yards from the goal line. Quarterback keeper on the read option. Touchdown, Maddox able to reach across. And Southern Miss strikes first here in this Sun Belt showdown. 3:22 to go. They take a 7-0 lead. And they get the ball right back from us.
Let's go. Break.
From the left hash mark. 37-yard line on Cumberland's side of the 50. The quick throw knocked away. We'll try the field goal. It's a long one here. 54 yards from the left hash mark. The kick looks like it's got the distance. It does. 10-0 Southern Miss. All Golden Eagles here in the opening quarter. Cumberland struggling. Opening stages here of the second quarter. Football at the 42-yard line. Resting on the right hash mark. Have to get to the 37 to move the chains. Minchie, pistol snap. Throws the delay to Moeller on the right side. And the transfer tight end moves the chains. Another 3rd down here for Cumberland, this time 3rd and 9 from the 33. Minchie barking out the orders, empty set, trips out to the left, 4 receiver set. Throws, and the veteran Moore has it and has the 1st down. Cumberland able to get on the board with a touchdown. 4th and inches here. Southern Miss lining up to go for it. Option play, and it's stopped. Cumberland, huge, and they get in Southern Miss territory. Minchie under center, flex bone. 1 flanker each side, 1 receiver each side. Duggan's in motion before the snap, the rollout. Minchie keeps it himself, wins the race to the edge, showing that speed. Oh, he got tackled late out of bounds. No flag, they won't call it. Football at the 10-yard line, could be the final snap before the 2-minute warning. And Minchie doesn't get it off. First and 10, and they're saying it's not 1st and goal, but I don't know how they could get a 1st down and not be in the end zone. Quarterback keeper, triple option, pitch, the edge, Lando, touchdown out to the left side. Cumberland has stormed back from 10 down and take the lead here late in the 1st half. And we get the football back with a little bit of time. 57 seconds to move the football. Minchie, shotgun formation, trips out to the right, 4 receiver set. Throws over the middle, Duggins brings it in. 2 timeouts for Cumberland, they'll hurry up to the line. Takes the snap before Southern Miss can even get set. And Duggins is dropped. They'll have to take a timeout. Not a great 2 set of plays there from Coach Pop Warner and company. Shotgun snap for Minchie. Throws over the middle, caught, receiver has the first down, and now they'll have to run up to the line. Minchie takes the quick snap, waiting for somebody to get open. Gets absolutely drilled, and they'll have to take a timeout with 27 seconds left.
Timeout by the offense.
Second and 17. Southern Miss has all 3 timeouts. They could stop the clock if they want. Hatchet in motion before the snap. And Minchie tucks it to go forward, and Southern Miss does take the timeout.
Timeout, Southern Miss.
Minchie is taking some lumps again here this afternoon. Gotta be physical and tough at QB playing in this offense. Minchie, the empty set, drops back to pass. Again, doesn't see anything open and just has to swallow the football. 18 seconds left, and Quintero will punt.
Number 16.
I just now realized we missed that extra point on the second touchdown, so it's only 13-10. Good punt here for Quintero. Only 12 seconds for Southern Miss to do anything with it. They don't, and we're in the red zone right away to start the second half. Minchie's really getting hurt now at this point. Hopefully don't have to put Stamer in. Cumberland looking for a 2-score lead. Flexbone formation, flanker each side. Duggins, the left side, goes in motion before the snap. The pitch out to him to the right side. And he gains a yard, maybe. Second and goal from the 8-yard line. Ball on the right hash mark. Minchie under center again. Single flanker to his right. Handoff. Drags up the middle, and he's close to the end zone. Third and goal from the 1-yard line. Minchie. And the flex bone again. Flanker still to his right in Lando. Lando in motion. Option. Pitch. Lando, and he's in again for the second time today. And the junior puts Cumberland up by 9 here in the third quarter. Big. And we got the 2 points back. Huge. We're going to kick from the right hash mark here. 36-yarder. Halfway through the third quarter to get it to an 8-point game, and it's off the upright. No good. No good. Judge misses it. And Southern Miss comes away empty. And now we have them punting after we gave the ball right back to them. Tucker back to punt. Trying to make Cumberland go a long way out to the far side. Only a 23-yard punt. We're into the fourth quarter, and they have made it a 3-point game with 2:40 to go. Of course they have. Time of possession's been even. Tightly contested football game like we expected. Minchie changing the play at the line, handoff. Lando, good gain here. About 8 yards, and Southern Miss has to burn their second timeout. Flex bone formation. Tight end on the left side. Hand off, first down, Treggs out near midfield. Can't quite end it yet because of the 2-minute warning. But Cumberland's awfully close. One more first down will do it. Stick with the same formation. Another handoff to Treggs, and the freshman fullback moves the pile for 4. That'll take us down to the 2-minute warning. The Cumberland Bulldogs, 6 yards away from a 3-0 start in conference and a 4-2 start halfway through the 2027 campaign. Treggs, another handoff, and this time won't go anywhere. The clock will run down here under a minute and 20 by the time they snap the football. Get to the 41-yard line of Southern Miss, and it is ball game over. The sweep to Lando. He's got a block. He's got the first down. Game over, Cumberland. 1 kneel down, and it's ball game over. Kenny Minchie, knee to the turf, and Cumberland holds on for a 3-point win. Their 3rd straight 3-point victory of 3 or less. They're 3-0 with a point differential of +8 by the skin of their Bulldog teeth. Cumberland is waking up here in their 3rd season as a program. Southern Miss, their first loss in conference, 2nd loss of the season. Minchie, 7 for 9, 65 yards. Exactly what he had to do in the passing game. Duggins had another good game. Minchie was decent. Treggs, huge for him, and Lando had a great game. Receiving-wise, Duggins also with that big catch that we had there early on. Southern Miss, Hammer, we kept him in check. Case Reed had a pretty good game. A.J. Maddox just 11 for 20, 162 yards, 2 interceptions. So Clark does get 99 yards, but needed 26 carries to do it. We'll live with that. Maddox, negative yardage. Are you starting to believe in Cumberland? And there it is. We're at level 10 with Coach Pop Warner. And we can now spend those precious points. We can do it now. Tactician. I don't know if I'm too worried about this. I made the mistake. I meant to go with motivator, so we'll spend our first 20 there. And really, I want to work to the off-season boosts for everybody. So let's get everything built up here. Offensive linemen especially, since we keep losing them. I probably should have gone running backs first over receivers and tight ends, but that's okay. And we're eating into the points pretty quickly. Oh, why did I do that for kickers? I wasn't paying attention there. DBs, we definitely want to move forward. Linebackers. And we won't have... Yeah, we will. We'll have enough points. So all of them in motivator were good, and then kicker we can get up. And we have had no players drafted yet to get the master motivator. That's one of the ones that is hurting us, is having no pro potential. But there we go, motivator unlocked. And we can also unlock recruiter if we want to, but I think we're doing okay on recruiting, that we don't need that. Let's see if we got more dough. Yeah, Joey Mondo. We steal him away. We lose out on Angel Moncrief, but that's okay. Weren't really recruiting him. Yeah, so we have our first recruit for the class of 2027 into 2028. And huge jump there for Rashawn Gizzy, excuse me. Rashawn Gizzy moving ahead with that visit. And hopefully Tennessee doesn't catch us. I don't think we can do a hard sell with him. I don't think that'll do us much good. But now we got 90 points to spend. And we can make sure we get another potential quarterback of the future in Glenn Morrow. How are we looking for everybody else? But there we go. Joey Mondo, our first commit. We did not recruit him at all, but a top 600 edge from Birmingham, Alabama. That was definitely bringing in some interest from multiple schools. So glad we've got him locked in with the verbal commitment. Lay still has the team, or the deal breaker with us for playing style. Guess we got to get more physical with our running backs. Muhammad way ahead. Pettis. Let's go ahead and get him on a visit. And that should be a complimentary. So let's use that as our last. And tell him playing time because we have no wide receivers. So Delonte Pettis would likely be out on the field pretty quickly. 6'2", 200 pounds, contested specialist. So you can see our quarterbacks like to throw into traffic, so we need guys that can catch balls with guys draped on them. Downs, I want to get him back to 50 points. So let's get him his full complement. And Frederick Blow will put him back up to 25 points. So Moncrief not coming to Cumberland, but that's okay. Good luck at Virginia. And Agadasi, a contact seeker. I think we should start throwing points at him because 6 foot, 227 as a freshman and a contact seeker. Might be able to line up at fullback a little bit for us. So let's give him some points and start seeing where that gets us. But time to look. Are we receiving any love in the others receiving votes? We are not. We are not. But that's okay. Because we are right there with Arkansas State. Jacksonville State, Coastal Carolina on the other side. The two undefeated teams there in the East. Here in the West, huge matchup in a few weeks coming up. against Arkansas State. But we've got the tiebreaker on Southern Miss and Louisiana Monroe. And now with South Alabama up next. Chance to get to 4-0, halfway through the conference schedule. So we got to go to their place. Nope, my dog's upset about something. Oh, you're fine. Always critiques from the peanut gallery. So for South Alabama, what do we want to go with? Let's go there red, white, and blue here on this 4th of July weekend. We'll go with our standard road uniforms. So the Cumberland Bulldogs trying to go back out on the road. It's been 3 close games coming down to the wire to open up league play. But now if they can beat South Alabama, they'll be halfway home to qualifying for the SBC championship game. And who knows, if they can run the table, maybe 10-2, might have them sniffing around at the playoff picture. But South Alabama looking for a big win here to get their season on track. It's the Panthers and the Bulldogs. With Steve Nash's cousin, Radio Network. Beautiful Saturday evening for football. Clouds overhead as the sun sets. Jaguars going with the white lids, navy blue jerseys, and the red pants. Bulldogs, the chrome gold helmets, white jerseys, and the blue pants. And it will be Cumberland with the football first. They come out in the flexbone formation. Kenny Minchie under center. Flanker each side, one receiver out each side. Hand off, Treggs up the middle, and the freshman fullback has 7 yards on first down. Second and 3 from the 32-yard line. Ball right in the center between the hash marks. They stick with the flex bone. Flanker each side, receiver each side. Lando in motion from the right. It's an option to the left. Lando takes the pitch, has the first down across the 40 and shoved out. And close to 10 yards on first down.
At the 42. First down for the offense.
Fresh set of downs for Cumberland. They come out in the pistol formation. Bunch trips out to the right. Lando, the tailback, takes the handoff, cuts back to the left. Nothing doing. Yard if he's lucky. And it's second down. Shotgun for the first time for Minchie. He's got a tight end each side of the line, one receiver each side. Moore, the receiver out to the left, in motion behind the quarterback. Minchie, the snap. Option out to the left. Late pitch. Moore runs it down, turns upfield, and somehow gets a positive yard out of it. It would have been a loss of a couple, so I guess you can say good decision by Minchie to pitch it out, but that was dangerous. South Alabama with a near gift here on the opening drive. Now Minchie and company face a third and long. 2 tight ends on the right side. Minchie in the shotgun. Running back, 2 receivers to his left. Takes the snap. Back to pass. Under pressure. And he's dropped. He saw the opening to the right. Too late to tuck it and go. He's sacked. Tyler Thomas gets home. And it is 1 first down and then punt for Cumberland. Quintero kicks it out to the far side. Bounces, and a good Bulldog bounce here all the way inside the 20-yard line. So the Jaguars will come out for the first time on offense. Would like to set the tone here with some early points against the heavily favored Bulldogs. Have we said that yet? Or we're the favorites? We get the stop, and they want us to go with the football here. Scoreless after 3 minutes of play. Cumberland with a second chance here from their own 23-yard line, right hash mark. Pistol formation, up back to quarterback's left. One receiver to each side of the formation, and the tight end on the left side. Lando, the tailback, takes the handoff, and up the middle, no go again. Second and 10. Flip the formation, up back and tight end to quarterback's right. Still the pistol, two receivers. Play action. Roll out. Minchie tucks it, goes, has the first down and more, across the 40 and steps out. Gain of about 19 on second down to move the chains. So the clock runs with 4:50 to go here, first quarter, no score. Up back to quarterback's right, tight end left side in the pistol. And off to Treggs, and the freshman reaches across for a couple onto the Panther logo. I keep saying Panthers, it's Jaguars. Woof, woof, woof. That's on me. Flex bone formation. Minchie looks to the sideline. Coach Warner with the hand signals. Lando in motion before the snap, takes the pitch. Good run to the left side edge. He's got the first down into Jaguar territory.
A pickup of 8. That's a first down for the offense.
Halfway through the first quarter, Cumberland on the move with the football. Sticking with a flex bone here. Fakes the pitch to Treggs, rolls out, and he's sacked. Minchie gets dropped for the second time. And it's Steven Johnson this time with a big hit. Minchie, empty set. Trips out to his right in a 4-receiver set. Throws, and Lando catches the bubble screen but can't go anywhere. It is third and forever. Back on their own side of the 50 at the 44-yard line. Have to get to the Jaguars' 38-yard line. Throw, dangerous in a double coverage. Knocked away from Duggins. And a promising drive stalls out for Cumberland. Quintero, his second boot of the night. Bounces inside the 20, into the 10, inside the 5, down to the 3-yard line. What a kick for Quintero. And we'll head to the second quarter, scoreless. Cumberland into Jaguar territory, faces a third and long. Cumberland's controlled the football here for the opening frame, but no points to show for it. Wind was at their back. Now they have to go into it a little bit, so not in field goal range. Flex bone formation, flanker to the right, one receiver each side of the formation. Play action, and Minchie hit. South Alabama ready for that one. Nothing doing. But we get the ball back. Chance to score some points. First and 10 from the 18-yard line. Flanker to the right. Flex bone for Minchie. And off to Lando. And Lando spins off a tackle. Makes something out of nothing. And gains 6. Down to the 12-yard line. Under 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Still no score. Cumberland. An easy field goal range. Lando in motion left to right out of the flex bone. The hit, and Minchie can't get the pitch off. Third and 7 for Cumberland. First down marker sitting at the 8-yard line. Flanker in motion from the right side. Roll out. Minchie just tucks it. Goes. Dives. He's in. Pylon touchdown. A 12-yard scamper. And Minchie has the first points of the night. And we don't get the extra point. But, man, they are doing nothing with the football. Third and 9. Approaching the 2-minute warning. Cumberland up 6-0. Read option, and that one not fooling the Jaguar defense. A little too cutesy with some of the play calls for the Cumberland offense here in this first half. Minute 24 to go. They've got the football again at the 45-yard line to start this drive. They're looking for points to end the half. Moeller going down the left sideline, and it's over his head on first down. Jaguars defense pressing up here on second down. The option, Lando takes the pitch. He's got the edge. He's got the first down. Spins out at the Jaguar 42-yard line. Minute 12 to go here. 2 timeouts for Cumberland, all 3 for South Alabama. Catch is made by Duggins, away from the defender, gains a handful. We'll go down to a minute left here in this first half. The snap, setting up the screen. Lando brings it in and can't break the tackle. Good wrap up there. And it's 3rd and 4. 36-yard line, probably just out of field goal range, but Lando brings in the pass, and now they'll hurry up to the line with 41 seconds left. 37 seconds left. Minchie brings Duggins in motion from the left side, fakes it to him. Now gives it to him out on the sweep. He's got blocks down the side, inside the 10, and does the tightrope down near the 5-yard line. DeAndre Carter down behind the play, the left tackle. But a nice gadget play there from Cumberland. And they've got 27 seconds and 6 yards to try to punch this in and take a 2-touchdown lead into the locker room. Flexbone formation, 2 timeouts. Lando in motion before the snap, takes the sweep out to the left side, and Lando's in! Lando waking up here in conference play with a running game, and he makes it 12-0. And we go for 2. I love the aggressiveness. 14-3 as we head to the 4th quarter, and look at that. It's South Alabama, of course, making it a game. We can't just have easy, big multi-score wins. We got to sweat out everything. South Alabama, first time we've seen their offense going for the end zone, and no way. Now they say out of bounds. And we make the stop. No, they've got the ball again.
Okay, ready?
3 minutes to play. Carter in the shotgun. Under pressure, and he's sacked. The first sack of the day for Cumberland. And it's Jordan Pride coming in from the secondary. Second and 17. Football back past the 50 at the South Alabama 48. Running back in motion out to the left before the snap. Throw short over the middle. It's caught. Coney Yu, the freshman, able to make that catch. And apparently that's not Carter, that's Smoker on the back of that jersey. Well under 200 yards passing, he's hit, and it's out of bounds, and South Alabama will have to go for it.
Now, 4th down.
All 3 timeouts for the Jaguars, so it's not game over yet. But don't want to give Cumberland the football back. have to get the first down. Quarterback hits as he throws to the end zone, and oh, it's knocked away. Had it in his hands.
Down was incomplete.
We've got a first down with 2:18 to play. At the 48-yard line. Couple of first downs will do it for Cumberland. Would you believe it? They're up by 3 again. Treggs, they hand off out of the flex bone. South Alabama will take their first time out on the top side of the 2-minute warning. Second and 8. Ball right at midfield. Pistol formation. Handoff. Lando slices up the middle. Pops forward and reaches near the first down. And another timeout by the Jaguars. Third and 1. Minchie goes under center, flex bone. One flanker each side, one receiver each side. Handoff up the middle. Treggs has the first down. And South Alabama will take the timeout with 2:06 to go. They cannot stop the clock again. This next play will only take 6 seconds off the clock as long as Cumberland doesn't do anything silly. And one more first down will definitely win it. Handoff to Lando. Gains 2. As he approaches a 100-yard game, if he can pop one here to close it out. See if they give him that chance. Had the touchdown earlier. 2 minutes to go. Lando gets the sweep out to the left side. He's got the edge, and he's down inside the 20. Not sure if he went out of bounds.
And that's good enough for a first down.
And he did stay in bounds, so that clock runs. And Cumberland is going to survive the scare here at South Alabama. Not taking the knee yet, giving Lando the football, trying to let him get to 100 yards. Clock continues to move here. Final couple of snaps. Bulldogs can kneel it down. They haven't done so yet. Handoff, and now Lando has his 100 yards, and they'll call it. Take the snap, kneel down, no need to risk it, and Cumberland is 4-0 in Sun Belt play. They're 5-2. And they are a win away from locking in bowl eligibility. What a third season for Coach Pop Warner. And Lando, your player of the game, gets over 100 yards, that touchdown on 19 rushes. And another happy trip back home to Lebanon, Tennessee for the Cumberland Bulldogs. They beat the South Alabama Jaguars 14-11. Cumberland 5-2, while South Alabama drops to 2-4, and those conference records are not right. Displayed there at the end. I just noticed that. Smoker 12 for 26, 166 yards. Teams have not been able to throw against our new secondary. 7 for 10, 49 yards for Minchie. He struggled to run the ball, but did have that big touchdown run for 18 yards. Treggs with a decent game. Duggins continues to be solid for us. Really like what he's going to be moving forward for us. And, of course, Christian Lando, the Jag State transfer. He's been a huge benefit for us. Now it's nice knowing when we get those points, we can spend them if we want. 5-2. One win away from bowl eligibility here in season number 3. Pettis has moved on to his top 3 schools, but Appalachian's hanging around there. Just saw that, and now we get to go out to Myrtle Beach and take on Coastal Carolina, who is somehow 4-2. Tad Hudson, decent quarterback, and he's got the Chanticleers in a good spot. Could be a preview of the Sun Belt Championship game, cross division here. And Gizzy is inching towards the commit line for us. Oh, but Tennessee has got a trip coming, so we really need him to commit. But I just don't think, I mean, we can, because he's getting pretty good points there. I don't know if it's worth it. We can try it for a week and then abandon it if it doesn't go well. This is a risky move, but we'll try it to try to get our 4-star recruit here this season. Yeah, Larry Tweedley is what I've landed on for his pronunciation. He's ready for a visit, but I don't think we need to use that. Morrow still way ahead. Lay still got the deal breaker with us. Muhammad close to committing. We could give him just another 15 points and be done with it here. So let's do that. Pettis, we are just ahead, but Appalachian's got to do something because we get the first visit with him. So that's going to be a big advantage. Redfield, we have moved ahead. LaRubia, if we're going to get into this thing, we got to maybe start. Downs, Blow, we're still in good shape. But Miami, Ohio, starting to creep in there. Whitaker, we've got a little bit of space over Middle Tennessee and Virginia. And Agadasi, we are just ahead of Appalachian with that one. All right, one more game for this episode. We'll take on the Chanticleers, and let's take a look at the conference standings now, see if Arkansas State is keeping pace. They are with us. Coastal this season wins over FCS Southeast and Northern Illinois, lost to Liberty and lost to Auburn, and they have won 2 in a row. Beat South Alabama comfortably at their place. And then Arkansas State continues to win, but they are done with their non-conference. They whooped Georgia Tech, who we will be playing in a couple of weeks. They beat Memphis by 3, beat Missouri State. Started off 5-0 and then lose to Akron, giving up 55 points to the Zips. That's not great. And they got a huge game here this week against Southern Miss. So Southern Miss could help us out. If they can knock off Arkansas State, we'll certainly keep an eye on that one. But let's try to get bowl eligible. Not a vacation going to Myrtle Beach. We're leaving the golf clubs in Lebanon. We're not taking them with us. We're here for a football game. Oh, I know what my dogs were barking at. I just heard some fireworks, of course. People celebrating the holiday. Happy 4th of July weekend. Hopefully you're off tomorrow on Friday. Have them go with a teal helmet. We'll go with the all whites here to their all black uniforms with the teal helmets. The Cumberland Bulldogs heading out east to the coast. The Borders of the Carolinas. The Chanticleers taking on the Bulldogs. And what could be a preview of the Sun Belt Championship game. And the better record would get to host, so this game certainly matters. It's the Chanticleers get ready to take the teal turf. Beautiful Carolina sunset here on this Saturday afternoon. And the Cumberland Bulldogs come out in the all-white uniforms. The Bulldog logo on each side of the lid with the navy blue numbers. Chanticleers in the all-black uniforms, teal numbers and teal helmets. And we get the football first. Near capacity crowd, 77 degrees. There is a pretty good breeze coming in off the ocean. And Minchie and company will start out flex bone. Single flanker is Lando coming off that 100-yard game. Two receivers to the right. Lando in motion. Option, pitch backwards. Lando has to scoop it up at the 10-yard line, and he's dropped for an 18-yard loss. Not an ideal start here for Cumberland. Bad first play. The snap, the throw, trying to set up the screen. That did not work. Third and forever for Cumberland. Minchie changes the play at the line. Tucks it, runs forward, tries to spin, and at least gets room for Quintero to boot it away. Rightfully so, Minchie has to take the loss on that fumble. Quintero, good kick here, and the Chanticleers will have it at their own 40 to start off the evening. Tad Hudson, good game last week. Nearly 270 yards through the air and a couple of scores. Cumberland gonna have to slow him down. Now we get the ball back. Let's be a little bit more conservative here. Or not, let's just run another option. Say we don't fear that first fumble. Pistol formation for Minchie. Option out to the right. Oh my goodness, we throw it away again. And it's a loss of 15 yards. Okay, we're putting the options away for a minute. Christian Lando has bailed out the Bulldogs twice already. Football all the way inside the 10-yard line again. Muller, the first catch, but he may have lost yards. This was not how Coach Pop Warner drew up the start of this game. Another 3rd and 25. Minchie, the shotgun snap. Throws out to the tailback and only a couple yards for Duggins. Quinteros, another big boot here across midfield, another fair catch, and the Chanticleers have good field position again. Halfway through this opening quarter, a 3rd and 5 from the 35-yard line into the wind, so no guarantee that this is field goal range. Chanticleers have to gain some yards. Hudson in the shotgun, 2 receivers each side, read option, and it's blown up in the backfield. Cumberland ready for that one. So we get the football at our 13-yard line. So yeah, why have the fumble? Let's just start back here, and maybe that'll help get our offense going. Minchie under center. Hand off to the freshman Treggs, and he's stacked at the line. Akpaldo able to make the stop. Second and 11 Coastal, I think, Cumberland's had one positive play. Here's a good one from Lando. Out to the left side on the toss. Third and 2 from the 21-yard line. Pistol formation for Minchie. Some extra beef up front. 2 tight ends to the right. Duggan's in motion before the snap, and this one was unblocked. And the Chanticleers force a third opening quarter punt. The fans here at Myrtle Beach, they are loud here tonight. Another fair catch at the 40-yard line and another short field for the Chanticleers.
On the set.
Hudson doesn't have to snap it, and they'll let it go to the second quarter. Scoreless here, but the Chanticleers in the red zone. Already in field goal range, facing a 3rd and 5 here on the Steve Nash's Cousin Radio Network. Negative yards in the opening frame for Cumberland. It's been a while since we've seen them look this bad. The 4-game winning streak hasn't looked great so far. Short toss, the receiver reaches, he's short. And wow, they're gonna kick the field goal here and try to take the 3-0 lead. Right down the middle from 31 yards out. And the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers are out to a 3-0 advantage here early in the second quarter. They're moving on us again.
On the ready. Here we go.
Hudson in the shotgun. Quick throw on 3rd down. Not even close. And they will kick the field goal from the right hash mark. 34-yarder to make it a 6-0 lead. And it's good. Coastal with field goals on back-to-back possessions lead 6-0 here at home. Oh man, yeah, you're telling me our defense needs help. Our offense isn't doing anything with the ball. It's gonna go to the 2-minute warning here. 6-0 Chanticleers in a game they have controlled from the onset. Shotgun formation for Hudson here on 2nd and 7. Running back to his right. Read option. Bulldogs hit the running back in the backfield. And they drop. Was that Fatinkium? Fatinkium.
On the double.
Loses a couple. 3rd and long. Throw, and that one sails on the in route. 4th down. And Coastal will have to settle for a 3rd field goal attempt tonight. From the left hash mark. And it's good. 37-yarder. But 9-0 for all the troubles Cumberland has had moving the football. Minchie comes out in the flex bone, and Coastal, look at this. 10 of the 11 guys are within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. Single high safety. Man in motion is Lando. Fake the sweep to him. Roll out. Throw down, and it's intercepted. Never saw the safety lurking, and Minchie threw it right at him. And Coastal is deep into Cumberland territory. I legit didn't see him standing there. I thought we were breaking wide open for a big play. Not the case. We've had the football for 5 minutes. Now, Coach Pop Warner, not going to be a happy man in that locker room. Under a minute to play here in the first half. Hudson sweeps it out to the running back. Gets tripped up in the backfield, and Cumberland swarms. And Coastal will take the timeout. 2nd and 15. Up 9-0. Cumberland trying to hold them to a 4th field goal attempt. Hudson back to pass, sets up the screen to the left to the receiver. Cumberland will take a timeout with 32 seconds left. Hudson, empty set, trips out to the left, 5-receiver set. First down marker at the 6-yard line. Takes a snap, under pressure right away, able to throw it out in time. Dylan Carpenter making the hit from the edge, and it will be another field goal attempt. A 35-yarder from dead on. And it's good. So Coastal, 4 field goals. They lead 12-0. And they're in position to make it at least 15-0. This game, we have 19 total yards. It is not going well for us. Option, pitch out, right side, gains 4. Patinicum, 82 yards already on the ground on 14 attempts. Hudson barking out the orders. 3 receivers, 2 to his left in the shotgun. Read option, Patinicum takes the handoff. He's inside the 10, down to the 5. And 1st and goal for Coastal, looking for the first touchdown and trying to go up 3 scores this evening. Shotgun again for Hudson. Again, 2 receivers to his left and the 3-receiver set. Under pressure, and he's sacked. Back near the 15, Kamari Moore, the sophomore, in to get him.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Moore's first sack of the evening. Hudson in the shotgun. Read option, quarterback keeper. Good run here for Hudson. Breaks the tackle and Chanticleer's touchdown. And Coastal Carolina in complete command of this football game. Oh my God, it's 26-0. Well, disappointing way to see our winning streak apparently come to an end. Minchie. Lando has the sweep, a lot of space out to the left, into Chanticleer territory, makes the spin at the 35 and down to the 30. Bulldogs looking to get on the board and keep slim hopes alive. Minchie changes the play at the line. Hand off. And the fullback getting nothing. Treggs brought down. Could be the final snap of the 3rd quarter. Option out to the left. And nothing doing. It's 3rd and 10. Minchie gets the snap off before the end of the quarter. Rolls out to his left, tucks it, goes forward, gets a block, has the first down. And Cumberland will have a 1st and goal to start the 4th quarter. They need 4 touchdowns. Got to have 1 before you can start thinking about 2, 3, and 4. Look at that, Texas, UCLA, Florida, SMU at the top. We moved SMU, or did we leave them in the ACC? I can't remember. First play of the 4th quarter, Cumberland, a disastrous night. Coastal Carolina with a big message to the rest of the Sun Belt here this evening. Lando trying to get to the edge, reaching, and he does not get the touchdown. It is 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. Minchie under center, he can almost reach the football across, but the fullback eaten up. And no touchdown. It's 3rd and goal. Minchie changes the play. Handoff up the middle, and this time Treggs has it in. Well, we still got time, but we got a 4th and 9 here, and they want us to go for it. First down marker at our own 41-yard line. And first down, Bell. Nobody covered him on the outside. We got to go faster than this, fellas. Third down and 4 from the 36-yard line of Coastal. Down 26-8. The snap. And Minchie hit as he throws, incomplete. And it'll ask us to go for it on 4th down. Yes, we will. 4th and 4. Cumberland trying to still keep hopes alive, and they convert the first down. Veal moves the chains. All right, down into the red zone. 17-yard line. Minchie, play action. Rolls out to the right. Tucks it and gets out of bounds. And they'll run up to the line.
At the 5-yard line. First down for the offense.
Lando in motion out to the left side before the snap. Brings it in and loses yards there on the pass play. That was not the intention. Field goal technically could keep hopes alive for Cumberland as well. Play action. Throw to the tight end. Moeller turns upfield. Oh, he's popped at the 2-yard line. Tariq Williams, the center, down after the play. Moeller nearly gets in the end zone, but pays for it. Blown up at the 2-yard line. Good stop by Coastal. The pitch here, though, and it's only a matter of time. Lando has it in again. All right, they're going to have us onside kick it. And we can't pick the play. Did we get the ball back? Oh my goodness. 3rd down here for Cumberland. Still not dead yet. Lando takes in the screen. Lando has the first down. With 2.5 minutes to play. A 10-point game. And it's going to let it go all the way down to the 2-minute warning. Well, they got all 3 timeouts. I would like to keep them here. Throw over the middle, and Dugan has it down. Just let me play.
Complete to the back. He's marked down at the 16-yard line. And first down for the offense.
Clock starts to run with 1:50 to go. First down at the 16-yard line. Back to pass. Minchie just has to launch it out of bounds. Wise play there. Didn't see anything off the rip. Preserve clock and yardage. This time, Minchie under pressure. Steps up to the end zone. Touchdown! Cumberland still in it. And let's just keep playing. You know what? Let's try to get it to a 2-point game where a field goal wins it for us. Stay aggressive. Going for 2. The sweep out to the left. Lando's got it. It's a 2-point game. High kick, but Graves jumps up for the shot to clears, and he has it. All 3 timeouts for Cumberland. Couple first downs, and Coastal can survive. They were up 26-0. But now it's a ball game. Running back up the middle, gets popped, but a 5-yard gain. Patinica. Dominique Patinica now up over 100 yards. First down would close it out. Oh, he's shoving towards the line again. It'll be a 3rd and 3. And for the shot to clears, do you risk the field goal attempt to try to go up by 5 if you don't get it here? The 3 yards and it's ball game over. The throw, it's tipped, and Cumberland will get to keep a timeout. LaForge will head out for a 5th field goal tonight. This would be by far his longest, a 54-yarder. The kick is up, and it's good. And it's a 5-point lead. And indeed, Cumberland will have to put it in the end zone one more time to try to steal this one away. Tongue calls for the fair catch in the end zone. 80 seconds, 1 timeout. The fact that Cumberland even has a chance here to keep the winning streak alive after the way this game started off, pretty remarkable. The dump off. Duggins has it. A 40, 50, and a huge gain to start things off.
The pass on first down, caught by the back. Gain of 26.
And the sprint up to the line.
First down for the offense.
Minchie barking out orders as he gets into the formation. Takes the snap, throws, slant route. Bell has the first down, all the way to the 35-yard line.
Over the middle. He's brought down.
Minchie up to the line again.
And that's a first down.
The snap,
for the offense.
throw on the slant. Tongue has it. 58 seconds to go.
First down pass complete to the wideout. He's brought down.
All the way down to the shot to clear 20-yard line.
For a first down.
The snap. Throws to the running back. Duggins makes a move down near the 10. Won't get the first down. Clock moves. Minchie runs him up to the line again. The quick snap. Pitch out. And Duggins does not get the first. They gotta go. They cannot waste too much time. 30 seconds left. It's 3rd down. 1 timeout left. Throw, and Lando can't make the catch. And it'll come down to this. What a game. From 26-0 down to a chance here to win it. But they need 12 yards, and they gotta have at least 3 here. Minchie in the pistol. Back to pass. Throws up the middle, caught, touchdown! Cumberland! The Bulldogs on top for the first time tonight. A 26-point deficit erased. Hollis Moeller. The catch over the middle from Minchie, and he's in. And Cumberland will have to go for 2 to try to make it a 3-point game with 21 seconds left. Coastal does have all 3 timeouts left. The snap, throw, end zone, and Vio can't hold on to it. No, it was Bell who tried to go to Bell. But a 1-point lead.
Number 11, set to kick off.
The freshman will put it into the air here. High, short kick. Will force shot to clears to return it and waste 3 seconds, and they don't even get to the 25. Does Hudson and Coastal have a little magic left in them? Just need a field goal, but only 16 seconds. Throw over the middle. Oh, didn't go for the pick. That could have been the game. Pierre Mwamba, the freshman, in coverage. would have been the game sealer. Instead, 2nd and 10 from the 14, or 14 seconds left from the 24. Hudson waiting, throws, and it's caught down to the 5-yard line. And Coastal will get a shot at the end zone with 5 seconds left.
And that's another shot to clear.
Final play of a wild one here. Cumberland trying to go bowl eligible for the first time. Hudson rolls out. He's got to go now. He's got to go the distance to the 30. Breaks the tackle, but he's around. Strickland the tackle, and Cumberland wins. Insane. 30 points in the 4th quarter from 26-0 down. And Kenny Minchie leads his Bulldogs all the way back. They're 5-0 in league play. They're 6-2. A banner season for the Bulldogs. And a marquee, memorable win, a 26-point comeback. 30-29. And Coastal Carolina will have work to do if they want a rematch against Cumberland in a couple of months. 17 for 27, 180 yards. After the terrible start we had, no running game. Lando was solid. Receiving wise, going with Dugans. Mike Dugans is how we're going to pronounce it moving forward. Moeller with a game winner. Tongue with a solid game. Moore and Bell with a couple of big passes. What a win for the Cumberland Bulldogs. Heart-stopping action here on the Steve Nash's Cousin Radio Network. 6-2, 5-0. And just year number 3 of the rebuild. Oh, no commitments yet off of that. Is that game not on national TV? And we have hit our bye week at 6-2. Gizzy so close to the commit. The hard sell, I mean, it did get him points. It got us 5. Morrow continues to pull ahead. Muhammad close to committing. Pettis right there with App State. But again, we've got the visit first. So I think we'll be okay. We'll have to check the other big matchups, Southern Miss and Arkansas State. Will the 2A's balance out the D on a hard sell for him to try to put it away? We can risk it. I say we risk it. Voice got scratchy there. Not used to yelling like this in the summer. Lincoln Breeze trap. LaRubia. We just haven't had anybody. And Temple, you can go get in that top 3. That's fine. Got to keep an eye here. Nick Doucet, Arkansas State, and Miami, Ohio are jumping into the ring in this one. Also UTEP here for Mo. Downs were still ahead against Auburn. Oh, Miami, Ohio. We might have to throw him 50. Whitaker, I don't want to risk it yet. But Morrow's so far ahead. We got the visit coming up. So we'll take his 50 away. And let's take 15 from Muhammad. Why would it be between that and Muhammad? So Agadasi, we can kick up to a full 25 points. And below, we want to go up to the full 50 with him. And so Miami, Ohio cannot catch up. And since these guys want to try to get into that fight, man, Doucette might end up being a linebacker at 6'4", 215. It's a little skinny, but we'll try to hold off those two schools trying to pitch for him. Let's go ahead and take a look now. Did we get the help we wanted in the conference standings? And we sure did. Southern Miss able to beat Arkansas State. So we've got a buffer now. Golden Eagles, they beat them up coming out of their bye, 45-24. So we can beat Arkansas State in our next conference game. They still have to play South Alabama and Louisiana Monroe before they get to us. So that's going to help. One of these two teams is going to have 2 losses before we get to that game. And that could get us close to clinching the East Division or the West Division and having us in the Sun Belt title game. And right now we're in line to host that game as well. George Allen Stadium hosting a conference championship game at the Division I level. Yeah, and in Kang, we just never really paid attention to him. A championship contender, top 50. They're starting to believe in the Bulldogs. But we put the conference issues aside, and we take on the Rambling Wreck of Georgia Tech, our arch rivals. We make the trip to Atlanta. Georgia Tech's got to have it to keep bowl eligibility alive. We are already bowl eligible in the college football top 25. Georgia, UCLA, Texas, SMU at the top. Alabama, Ohio State, Oklahoma, LSU, Texas, North Carolina, Indiana, and Tulane right now holding the non-power spot. It's a true top 12 right now, so technically Indiana is the bubble team with Miami trying to get to them. And they're not showing us the love yet. And they do not show if we are receiving votes there. But let's see what happened in the conference. And it looks like Arkansas State did win that game. So Arkansas State takes care of South Alabama by 8 points. And now a huge one with Louisiana Monroe. And we are rooting for the Warhawks now with 2 losses to give Arkansas State another loss, as they just lost to Louisiana by 7 in their rivalry game. Louisiana, we've yet to play them. We still got Troy on the schedule. Those are our final 3, Arkansas State, Louisiana, and Troy. And these 2 we should be able to handle with ease. I say that, but we are feeling really good about where we're at. Haven't checked the injuries in a minute. Oh, that's where Moore's been. Uh-oh. So Javon Moore here in his senior season, unable to help out. But that means that the youngsters have been playing more. So that's okay, too. And let's take a look at the season stats. Minchie, 56% completion, 4 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Not even up to 800 yards yet. Treggs continues to lead. Bulk of the carries. 4 touchdowns for the freshman. And then Mike Dugans is really coming on strong. 262 yards. Lando's starting to get better. 5 touchdowns on the ground. Minchie with 4 touchdowns on the ground. Hatchett, we've kind of parked him a little bit after the slow start to the season, and Dugans is taking a bigger role. And then he's our leading receiver, too. Tongue is having a decent season again. For the offense we run, it looks like high school numbers on the receiving side. Moeller with that game-winning touchdown catch, his 3rd of the season. Veal's having a good year. And then defensively, it is Strickland, the junior, leading the way in tackles. Ayers, Boyd, Carpenter's having a really good year in his 1 season with us. Leach, Crutchfield, Denson, yeah, all the transfer defensive backs that we brought in have become our best players. So that's part of why quarterback's not throwing very well on us. Ayers and Boyd with 2 picks, Strickland with 1, Leach with 1. We are feeling great about where the team is. Lincoln 5 for 7 on field goals. 4 for 4 on extra points. We're just going for 2. We're like a high school team. Just go for 2 every time. It doesn't matter. But that's going to do it for episode 7. What a way to finish a 26-point comeback. We are absolutely streaking right now. 5 straight wins in conference. But when we come back with our next episode, it is time to finally avenge that loss from 1916. Georgia Tech is struggling. This is the time I think we can get the Rambling Wreck, and we'll do it at their place, Bobby Dodd Stadium. The place where Joe Heisman himself, the disrespect for me, John Heisman, led Georgia Tech to a national championship after embarrassing Cumberland. But we're going to return the favor. Thanks for watching. Whether you are on Twitch TV Live or the recording here on YouTube, appreciate you watching. This is the Cumberland Bulldog rebuild, the team with the worst loss in college football history. And next time out, we get a chance to avenge that. But we're also heading towards a Sun Belt championship.